Currently, this is using the DOM to sort things like bubble sort and quick sort. It's still not getting the zip. I guess I gotta download them individually. Stupid. Happy4. Download index, app, and about. Home. Whoa. What? It disappeared itself. About. Okay, these. I don't know what it's doing. You have your thing. It's making that thing. Oh, great. Can you send me the original? Well, maybe I can infer it. You're packing crap. No wonder it was a few megabytes. Using this crap. Home. Oh, you're using view, that's why. Well, when I click the button, let's hack it. Nope. Nope. It like even breaks the back button. What the heck are you doing, buddy? How do I make it not break itself? Why can't it set a breakpoint? Why can't I type into it? Breakpoint. Click. Step into. Great function invoker. Great. Let's do call stack wrapper. e.prevents defaults. Continue. E route link active. Router link active. I guess I gotta step through this crap. Invoke with error handling. Guard event. Push. Oh, doing a history push? What? Location. Path. Why doesn't it? Let's see. If I change this to index HTML. Nope. What is it? Okay, I think I know what it wants me to do, or what. I gotta spin up a stupid server. Okay, now it works. Yeah, Vue is a great framework, huh? Could I help you with your Arabic program? Maybe. Splitting it up isn't always a good idea. It's often a bad idea. I think often people split files into too many files. Split things into too many files. But yeah, I can take a look in your error after I'm done with this. So you said currently it's just using the DOM to sort things like bubble sort and quick sort. Wonder if you should be using Canvas for DOM manipulation. Canvas for DOM manipulation is like an oxymoron. Canvas is not DOM manipulation. Canvas is... that doesn't make sense. And you said you want feedback on style? You mean on the style of how it looks? Well, I can tell you now, I have to scroll, and that's weird. If I shrink the font, then I can see stuff, but I should need to shrink it. 1. It's not very useful. Okay. Sort. Wait. This is the opposite of speed. The scroll bar affects the delay, not the speed. If I move this far to the right, I expect it to go faster. But it doesn't. I mean, I don't know what it's doing now. Is it sorting like many things at the same time? So this is like the sliders all the way on the right, and it's being like super slow. If it's all the way to the left, it's super fast. Also, I can't change the speed while it's going, which is weird. Anyway, so if it's on the right, then it should go fast. If it's on the left, it should go slow. You have the... Also, this label for current speed should be right next to the bar. And it should... instead of explaining how to use a slider, just label the slider. I don't know. I guess it's kind of a label, but it's weird. Number of iterations says 0 all the time for some reason. If I shuffle, the algorithm's still going. It looks like it's busted. I don't know what it's doing. So is it swapping things? I guess it looks like it's swapping things. It should indicate when it swaps things, at least in the slow mode, because it's hard to see when it swaps and when it just keeps going. And if I click sort multiple times, there's multiple. I don't know if this is intentional. There's multiple sorty things going on. If I switch algorithm, what the heck is it trying to do? What? What? Like sometimes I see the bars change, but there's no highlighting or anything. I don't really follow. Like even the slowest speed is too fast for me to process what's going on for quick sort. For bubble sort, I can see what's going on with bubble sort. I'd say make a maximum width for the bars. This is too big in my opinion across the screen. Too big. Hello, the Great Bandit. Iteration only works with quick sort. Oh, is that why? No, it says 0 for quick sort. You had a problem clearing all the set intervals by using clear interval. Okay. Well, one way to solve that problem is to use set timeout instead. Though that, yeah, so you can have a set timeout, and in the callback, in the timeout callback, you can schedule another timer to happen, and that lets you configure. That'll let you easily adjust the speed as an iteration happens. You could also do that with set interval, but I don't know. Hello, Artyom. Is this JavaScript? I think it is in JavaScript. The last swap, color the last swap to light blue. Hey, James. How's it going? I was thinking you could have little arrows come out to say where it swapped. Like it can have arrows pointing to the swap things, and you can draw a line to connect the arrows, so it's obvious that you're swap. Like GIMP, I'll just draw it. Why does GIMP always reset its defaults? It's so annoying. So you got your bar, and you got your other bar, and you got your bar, and you got your bar, and you got your bar. So let's say it wants to swap these two things. It can make a new layer. Let's do some green shenanigans. You can have an arrow and an arrow, and you connect them. And that'll indicate that we're swapping these two fellas. You could also, or instead, put the arrows in the bottom. But then if you put it in the bottom, then my eyes are going to look at the bottom and I won't see the height difference between them. So I'm thinking the top might be better to indicate the swaps. You pussied out and went to a get GUI. I don't think that's pussing out. I think that's being brave. I can't do get GUIs. Google Docs, Google Docs. Yeah, you can start building release notes. Like, you've probably seen software that has release notes. It says, here's the new features we've added. You can make your release notes better than giant companies like Facebook and Google, and you can do better than bug fixes and improvements. You can actually say what bugs you fixed and what improvements you made. Did you get the feedback you want for this? Of me just commenting on how much of an idiot I am? Is it intentional that the sort button changes color when I select a different algorithm? This looks weird. Using Windows 10, not really tried Linux. Should I? And if so, what version? Use VS Code for Python. Sometimes use PyCharm just to get more used to the possible future. What do you program in Python? Wait, why is the bubble sort iterating again? Bubble sort shouldn't. If it finds everything sorted, then it shouldn't iterate over it again. Bubble sort is 01 if it's on already sorted inputs, right? This looks suspicious.